Well, they're saying that their plan is to invest €400,000 into advertising, trying to persuade people to look at Mallorca and Magaluf particularly in a different light, and they want to meet with all the local businesses to try and tackle the problem of these pub crawls. Simon Calder is with us. Simon, is it going to make any difference at all, trying to pass a law to stop these pub crawls?
Almost none, as far as I can see. There are already plenty of laws in Spain and indeed in places like Greece, where you've got Malia and Falaraki, where people behave badly. There's plenty of rules about drunkenness in public places and about indecent behaviour. And the authorities choose not to enforce them because, as we saw in the film, it is such a lucrative business. I mean, Mallorca's a magnificent island with fantastic scenery, beautiful architecture in the capital, Palma, lovely beaches, but the people, mostly in Magaluf, are just there to drink. And that's what the local economy is based on, overindulgence.
These new rules give anyone who doesn't realise what's happening in Magaluf a kind of insight into what's going on. So there is a law which gives tighter control over pub crawl organisers. They'll now have to apply for a special licence. Pub crawl guides will have to wear a specific jacket. I didn't know there were guides to these pub crawls. Pub crawl groups can now not exceed more than 50 people.
Yes.
I didn't realise that the pub crawls had that many people on them.
Exactly, and anybody who's been to Magaluf on a Saturday night will think, well, how on earth do you police a new law like that? It's simply fatuous, and I think that they should be concentrating on limiting the real damage. That's not to the dignity of the young men and women who are behaving badly very often and wake up the following morning perhaps regretting it. It's actually the deaths that we're seeing from balcony falls. It's the carnage that actually results every morning, and they've actually got a Christian group called Street Angels who are going out clearing up people who have just been left on the streets overnight. It's an awful scene, but the capacity for young people to drink to excess should never be underestimated. And if Magaluf doesn't want these young British people, then there's plenty of other resorts around the Mediterranean where we could pop up.
And that must be what the pub owners and the bar owners are worried about, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And if you look at Spain's economy as a whole, most of it is still in a dreadful state. Calvia, the municipality where Magaluf is located, is about the richest place in Spain, and that is because British people are spending very freely there. Of course, every tourist, every destination in the Mediterranean wants well-behaved, rich people, but I'm afraid Magaluf gets young British people who enjoy indulging.
Yeah. All right, Simon, thanks so much, Simon Calder. And thank you to Katie as well, who spent the weekend in Magaluf.
Well done, Katie. And survived.
Yes.